NicoB! Back with some more Xenoblade 3? Naughty? Yes, where is this coming from, you might wonder? Well, actually, you probably can tell even just from looking at the thumbnail, yes. With the now release and sneak peek at the upcoming DLC for Xenoblade 3, which looks absolutely freaking crazy. Oh my God. Shulk's there, Rex is there. There are freaking babies everywhere. I mean, they're kids, they're babies everywhere. Alvis is there, Fem Alvis is there, and Riku's there, the little shithead, what's he doing? So needless to say, I mean, it's no shocker, yes, we're obviously gonna be continuing that when that releases next week. That's gonna be the next Let's Play. I'm sorry, I know what, sometimes it's just obvious, okay? Sometimes I can't like surprise you guys with like, oh shit, it's finally this thing. It's like, no, sometimes it's just the thing that you know is coming out in the next few days. You know I'm gonna fucking play it the moment it's out there. Now, same could be said for like Twilight Princess and Final Fantasy 16 other shit that happens this year. I'm just shocked that Nintendo like shadow dropped that freaking trailer and didn't have like a direct or anything for it. And I mean, like, I would have liked it to have had a little bit of hype around it, and I would have actually have loved having this trailer like a month ago. But at the same time, I can't complain when it's like, I get it, and then they're like, okay, it comes out in a week. So it's not like we're waiting till freaking autumn to finally play it, which I think a lot of us were kind of worried that might be the case, because summer's like, we already have some big hits for at least early summer for Nintendo with like Pikmin 4 and other things. So I really wasn't sure when we were gonna get this. I was thinking it could have been honestly either autumn or late summer. So I'm glad to see that it's pretty damn soon. However, if you've been keeping up with the series, you might realize I never actually checked out the most recent DLC update, the Wave 3, which included a new character and also this crazy roguelite mode over in the like No Pawn Arena area, which sounds kind of goofy and fun. And while I know that this is probably not going to be anything necessarily super crazy plot significant, at least I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong. I figured it was probably good that I check this out before the DLC drops here in a few days. See what I'm missing out on. I honestly was just planning to like, I guess maybe I'll just stream it or something, because otherwise it's going to lead to this awkward bonus YouTube video. And well, seeing it's coming out here shortly, and I honestly wanted to get back to Mega Man Battle Network, which I started last weekend on stream, and finish that instead. I figured, you know what, fine, random bonus Xenoblade 3 video. So I hope you guys don't mind, or at least appreciate me finally coming back and checking this out. All right, well, it feels kind of weird, right? Like, I can't be like, well, when we last left off, we beat the fucking game and I finished all the side content and except for the DLC thing. Feels weird not having that in there, right? So we're just gonna literally hop into it. It's right over there. So yeah, what do we have here with this expansion pass? So we've already done everything from the first one, and then the second one had Eno with the arena, and then we've got this person. Booba girl with weird, I remember her hair is like crazy looking because it's got like these weird little tendril things come out the side and then more hair coming out of it. But the thing is, there's like a chain between them. So how is there hair coming out of it? Did she snip her hair off, glue it to the inside of that thing, and then dangle it from her hair? I have many questions. And so we got that, and then we got this like battle arena roguelite thing, which I think also comes with some cool referential outfits. But this is the big one, right? This is the one that's coming here in just a few days. Future Redeemed. Great fucking name, by the way. They haven't updated the thing here, but so we've now got a Future Connected and a Future Redeemed. I did also see somebody, I don't know where they got this information, but somebody got a screenshot of whatever something from the DLC, and it actually showed that the Torna community thing seems to have returned again, which is kind of crazy. I didn't think they'd bring that back again. I know a lot of people were kind of mixed on it. I thought it was all right. Like, I did enjoy it. I didn't think all of the quests were like incredible though. And I don't know if I love the idea that they had to force you, like you had to do it in order to actually complete the main story. I felt like a little bit of like some arbitrary padding. Like, I think side content should just be side content. Like, I'm gonna check it out, right? Because you know me, but I'm not sure if I like the idea of like padding out the DLC or the game by putting that in there and making it so you have to do it. I think people should just be allowed to not do it if they don't want to. If you don't want to deal with this random bullshit, sure, why not? You just blaze through the story. Fuck it, right? Fuck this random NPC right here. Yeah. And you too. I'm not going to share with this community. But yeah, I'll be curious to see. I'll be interested just if it's the same concept as before, what have they potentially learned from it, you know, from Torna? I'm hoping that maybe they took some feedback that people had on it and how it'll be adjusted. Again, though, someone had like, it looks legit. The screenshot I saw looked legit, but I have no idea where that person got that screenshot from. Because as far as I can tell, it was not in any of like the websites or videos or trailers or anything. All right, let's go see what this character's all about. So we're gonna see their hero quest and I guess their ascension quest. I guess it'd all be voice acted too. Hello there, person I paid money for. I did actually like Ino a bit. I know some people said they weren't
oh my.
crazy about her, but
Whatever is the meaning of this?
I thought she was cute.
That's most peculiar. There had never been any issue with me hitching a ride on an armory before. Now you're telling me that moi, yours truly, may not accompany you.
Your hair is insane looking.
Elder's orders, Mom.
Your hair is too weird, ma'am. You cannot come on board.
Masha. You know well enough. I don't have the authority to permit your departure without at least a platoon. For protection.
Yes.
Yes.
I understand, of course. Sensible, really. Given poor Uncle Gurney's horrid plight, heightening security on all outbound transports, are we,
You know, the funny thing is her outfit and her design really reminds me of a character from that Soul Hackers game. Because they also had this like, with like the general theming was like these little like matrix like squares on them. Like she, out of all the new characters we gotten, really feels like she's from a different game. Because Ino was, you know, again, like just an artificial blade. So she felt like she belonged. This was funky.
Hey, dearest. I've needs too. Forget platoons. I've a mind to enlist every lost number there is. Would that suit you better? That said, perchance, if you were to reconsider...
Oh, her eyes are like...
I would be more than capable of fending for myself.
They look like gems, too.
Do you see what I'm alluding to?
I'm in no position to decide, Mom. In any case, I'm afraid you'll have to take it up with the Elder.
I commend your obedience. Thank you. That'll be all.
Be gone, peasant!
Oh, what a wet blanket. And here I was, so raring to go. I feel as a babe, cast by the wayside.
I think out of all the characters, she also feels like she feels like a character that like one of the artists would have drawn in Xenoblade 2, like as a blade. You know, back when they had like no restraints, they could do whatever the fuck they wanted. Her design is kind of nutty. Look at this shit.
Let's see. How might I foil Moni Dearest's little arrangement?
With the blue hair too. Her tits are huge. This crazy scarf fuzzy thing around her. All right, well, we paid money for this. Let's see this. Hello, person.
Excuse me.
Hello. Aren't you?
Hello.
Have you perhaps business outside of the city? And if so, might it trouble you to take me with you?
You can go wherever you want,
That
baby.
came out of nowhere. Who even are you?
You don't know. This is Lady...
Where are my manners? Please forgive my impertinence. It's simply that I'm in something of a hurry. Masha. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Isn't that the name of a fake character?
Masha, we're...
Masha.
I know full well who you are. You're a known quantity here, my dears. You'd be hard-pressed to find anyone in the city who doesn't know of you.
You said you wanted to accompany us. Why?
Gosh, aren't you a cautious one? It's nothing of grave importance, I assure you. I just happen to have some personal matters to attend to in the Fornis region. The Aegis Wilderness, to be precise. It may surprise you, but I happen to have a modicum of skill in battle, above that of the average layperson.
I believe it. You look like a JRPG character to me.
I've left the city. In fact, I'm rather accustomed to working on my own. But it seems I've been met with some skepticism. Dear me.
Pull the other one.
She wonder how her outfit's gonna look on other characters here.
Conform to lost numbers dress code regulations.
It's about as far from military fatigues as you can get without falling off the edge of the world.
Yeah.
Yes, I get that a lot. But I'm afraid my fashion sense is non-negotiable. Only when one pursues beauty with every breath is it that one may validate proof of one's existence.
Okay.
Sure.
Was it necessary to glue
Biggest wilderness,
pieces
huh?
of metal to your chest?
We might not be going there for some time. Is that okay?
No trouble at all. I'm sure you have your own duties to fulfill. I hope you'll allow me to humbly assist you as a concerned and dedicated representative of the city. Well, as you can see, I could not have found more exceptional bodyguards. You'll have no qualms now, I hope. Give Moni dearest my regards, won't
Yeah, you don't need a ship now. We can all fast travel there.
Very well.
Our magic ability to teleport wherever.
All right, people, what say we get a move on? Time waits for no cognoscenti.
A what?
Yeah, okay. Keep your hair on. Well, guess you're with us for a while then, Masha. Don't worry, you'll be in good company.
Join the club here. We got 8 billion other people with us. She has temporarily joined. Okay.
To add more names.
I have a distinct feeling you're probably a support character. Just betting. Yup. Jewelrite Masha. A frontline healer who restores HP with critical hits and guides the flow of battle with unique field effects. Interesting. Is there any chance at all it's gonna beat out freaking Fiona? Or freaking Miyabi? Or hell, even Nia. Nia's actually pretty good too. You really do get an insane number of party members in this game. It's cool though, like I do like it a lot. It's a lot of variety. You can tackle this game like a billion different ways. All right, let's see what you got. Blessed Edge. Heals nearby allies when art hits to a max of 100% of healing power. Okay. Solid Silver. Ether attack. Buff debuff slow recharge. Okay, so it's a debuff move. So that means it's not, which is already not good. Arts heal. Oh, so as you use arts, it will heal you, I guess? Pride of Place. Blaze and regenerate. Oh, that's interesting. So it hurts enemies and heals us. Platinum Shard, 70% chance to remove all buffs from target upon landing a hit. Well, that's pretty good. It's funny, I don't know if I remember the bosses or enemies actually, like, the buffs on them being ever that big of a deal, though. Golden Heart, fast recharge. Oh, really now? Okay, so in that case, let's get the slow recharge out of here and face with a fast one. Buffs, good. Debuffs suck. Her skills on critical hit, heal nearby allies to a max of 70% of healing power. Okay, that's very good. Boost all allies critical rate by 16% and critical damage by 40%. Wow. That's actually kind of nuts. That's combined with some other critical hit guys. That's going to be insane. Boost damage dealt when in range of a field effect by 60%. Okay. That's good. Increases the maximum number of fields that can be set from 3 to 4. Really? Wait, can I even have that? I thought I could have maybe like 2 cast by the same party member. I don't even know I could have that many. 3? Actually, no, I could. That's right. I've had 3 before. That's pretty nutty. All right, she got some shit. Increases aggro, increases critical hit damage by 60 percentage points, and healing by 40. All right. I wonder who's gonna inherit her class. Oh yeah, she's got little. Oh, her blades are actually very similar to Mio's. Weirdly enough, like fan blades or something. I guess see, she has Nia's shit. All right. Fortress region. Over here. We may not go there for a while. We're already there. Oh, we got another question mark. Oh, it's the, it's probably this, right? Right? It's not another, it didn't give me any other quests, right? I think all of the DLC shit is just like new party members and gimmick stuff, but like they didn't change like the quest for, I don't know actually, hold on. Looking this way. Oh. Over here? Oh no, it's this thing. That's right. It's just the Eno thing. I've already completed it. She's done. She's already maxed out. Get on my level, game.
Well, lady, we're here. The Aegis Wilderness, like you asked.
Lady? I do have a name, you know.
Masha.
So, Masha, what's the plan now?
You are aware of the annihilation events, yes?
Yes.
Of course we are. Do you think we've had our heads stuck in the mud or something?
Well, I happen to be looking for a patch of land that was the site of such an event. The Aegis Wilderness, being prone to frequent events, makes it a prime location for my purposes.
Except that runs the risk of us walking straight into another one ourselves.
Yeah, we better not stick around here too long.
Hold on.
Taion used to be in Agnes's survey branch. I think he's researching the area.
Wonderful. Music to my ears.
There's one old site. The survey branch maps have it labeled as Piento Basin. It's something of a trek, but it might be sensible to head there instead of us wandering around aimlessly for hours.
My, what a strikingly valuable piece of information. I couldn't have asked for more.
Let's go towards the annihilation event.
You don't want to be dealing with all the monsters roaming around here alone.
Yeah, we're only like
Most gracious offer.
we're only like level 87. We couldn't possibly handle these level 20
What's
guys.
so important about this place, anyhow?
A picture is worth 1,000 words, my dear. If luck should favor us, you're sure to find out soon enough.
That was a slightly awkward looking wink.
Straight into annihilation zones. You must have nerves of steel.
You flatter me to no end, Lance.
Oh, you! Oh, thank God. If we weren't here, these fucking level 15 squirrels here would fuck you up. God damn. Be barely hanging on by a thread. All right, where the fuck are we going? I'm gonna explain everywhere on this goddamn planet. All the way over here. Interesting. We're actually gonna learn more about annihilation events. I mean, we've sort of already gotten, I guess, most of the information around them in regards to like the worlds colliding and that causes destruction, but I don't know, maybe more details about it might be nice. Yeah, like why? We touch each other, we blow up real good. I mean, I get it. We used to be one, and then we separated, and then if we come back together, we gotta blow ourselves up again. All right, time to do the thing, you know, while I have cool wings. I'll tear it all down! God, I love how broken this shit is. Yeah. I wonder if new Noah, i.e. The new character Matthew, will have any crazy broken bullshit like this. Or just occasionally he'll punch something and it'll die in one hit. I love it. Ooh, a sparkle.
My, oh my! To think that I would find one so soon. Let it never be said that the fruits of one's labors are not rewarded.
Ah?
What have you got there?
What you got there?
Again, I must extend to you my deepest thanks. I would never have laid my hands upon this were it not for your sterling efforts.
What the fuck is that?
It's a rock?
A shiny rock!
Looks like a rock to me.
Those are unusual inclusions. I've never seen anything like it. It's as if a number of different types of stone have all been interlaced.
On the ball once more, your assessment is absolutely correct.
It looks like a
This
sandwich.
stone was formed after several types of subterraneous minerals were exposed to tremendous energy, merging into one.
Tremendous energy.
It's like a giant piece of sushi.
The annihilation effect.
It finally clicked, I see. You might even call this stone a new type of mineral, a curious byproduct of annihilation. As it is created through sheer chance, it is vanishingly improbable that one might reproduce it through human means.
Cool.
So it's a pretty precious stone then, is what you're saying?
Do you see now why it is that I was so adamant to depart the city?
It does seem pretty special. But what are you going to do with it? Wear it?
Not a terrible idea, really. But no, I already have a different purpose for it in mind.
Oh yeah?
Indeed. Allow me to reiterate before I recapitulate. A picture is worth 1,000 words.
I want to paint with it.
Chosen friends, might I ask you to return with me once more to the city? Indeed, what outcome might this ill-omened stone, born of calamity, bring about? In due time, I will show you.
Enigmatter ×4.
No point lingering here. Let's continue this somewhere altogether more comfortable.
Okay, back to the city. Now we shall eat it. We'll cook up the rock and eat it. Blam, 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 blam.
Without further ado, heavens above, I'd completely forgotten.
What am I doing again?
What is it?
I'm so sorry. I failed to mention what is arguably the most vital facet of my identity.
For a second, I thought she was going to be like, wait, sorry, I forgot something. We need to go back to Fortis region. God damn it.
Come again?
I know it's rather late, but allow me to formally introduce myself. Masha, lapidarist extraordinaire, at your humble service.
What the fuck is that?
Lapir what now?
A lapidarist extraordinaire, my dear. An artisan of the crafts, if you will, in drab layman's terms. I specialize in gem processing and precious metalwork, mainly. But I also dabble in many other types of ornamentation.
Huh. Sounds like you keep busy.
Could I trouble you for a bigger reaction? You're the fabled lapidarist extraordinaire, or how inspirational would fit well in this conversational beat.
Okay, how's this?
If anything, I'm surprised you had time to learn to fight like you do, on top of all your other hobbies, I'd say.
Oh, I hadn't considered that possibility. Thank you for your honest opinion.
These crafts you're talking about. You can make something from that stone.
I can, and I shall. Let's see. Judging by the quality of this stone, it might make for a fanciful ring. Normally, it's my policy not to show my methods to the general public. But I'll make an exception this time, just for you.
Ooh.
Now watch as the city's lauded lapidarist extraordinaire flaunts her artisanal prowess.
Watch. So there's such an emphasis on that. Such a breathy sound. At rough spots, Masha can craft accessories using enigmatter, which can be traded in the land of challenge in the pages shops. Oh, okay. But, oh man, accessories, dude, I have plenty of that, dude. Oh my God, I have so many goddamn accessories. I probably have like 1,000 accessories from just collected throughout this game. You get so many. Craft accessories are different from regular accessories in the following ways. Their special effect is decided at random. Oh goody. Accessory type affects each effect's probability. In addition to the special effect, 4 potential basic stat boosts will also be assigned. Accessory type affects each boost's probability. The basic stats can be boosted are HP, attack, healing power, okay? Stacked boosts will confer reduced bonuses. Only 1 craft accessory can be equipped per character. Oh, really? Okay. Craft things. Oh God, I'm back in the tutorial land again. No escape. Using matter to craft accessories to menu to craft special accessories. Yes. Type accessory will affect what special effect it will be more likely. Will affect the special effect is more likely to confer. So Bangle, more likely to have abilities tailored toward defenders, attackers, healers. Ah. So the only way to get enigmatter is literally through the guys over in the Nopon arena. I can't just like find it running around.
That ought to do it.
That ought to ding dong doodly do it. Pro Ring Chalk 1. Craft accessories have an item grade, and each can be enhanced to an item grade of 5. Materials like enigmatter are also required for enhancement. Raising the item grade will be beneficial in that it will both strengthen the accessory special effect and enable stat boost. Cool. Now switch over to the accessories enhancement. Go ahead and enhance the accessory you just created. Ah, okay. Goes up a whole 3%. Oh, I see. And it's gonna lock something in the bottom down there. Yeah.
Tuck that away safely now.
So boost to health, I guess? You have space to craft up to a total of 300 accessories. These cannot be sold, but you can dismantle ones that you have no use for. By dismantling an accessory, you'll get back some of the materials used to create and enhance it. Dismantling accessories are gone forever, so choose carefully. Deck your party out in accessories tailored to their needs. Strengthen the ones with useful special effects. Dismantle those that won't be of much help. I kind of wish you just let me use like older, like accessories that I don't use. Like, you know, like the 8 billion I've fucking acquired throughout this whole adventure and that are essentially useless to me. Like, let me break those down and then use and make this. It seems kind of weird that the only place I can seemingly get these materials is through the other optional arena thing. Not sure if I like that idea.
Haha! Beautifully done, if I do say so myself. Durable and easy to refine. I made the right call picking that stone for an accessory. Mio, I'd like to impart this ring to you.
Will you marry me?
Are you sure?
Nevermore. Take it and keep it.
Well, we know who's inheriting this class, right?
Wait, didn't you go searching for that stone because you wanted the ring?
They do say that curiosity and danger are two trunks of the same tree. What you ought to know about me is that I live as I please. That's really all there is to it.
I do what I want!
I'm surprised. That's not the kind of mentality I'd have expected from one of the city folk.
Yes, you'd think that, wouldn't you? But having different thoughts and beliefs, that's what makes us human. Just as the people of House Vandam march on Moebius, waving the banner of war, so do you have House Doyle, who stay back, putting the city's preservation above all else. But that's not to say everyone who chooses pacifism thinks the way a Doyle might. Myself, for instance.
But aren't we supposed to all be working together to defeat Moebius?
Yes, I acknowledge that truth as well. It's a thorny question, to be sure.
And to be honest, I mean, there's like one dude left, all right? Like, you guys killed everybody. Who the fuck's left? One guy? One Z dude? Like, it's kind of funny because, like, they were like, we gotta defeat Moebius. In other words, we gotta defeat Z, all right? Literally everybody else is dead. He's just the one dickhead left.
But be that as it may, I simply cannot in good conscience abandon my principles. Even straying from the soldier's path, how could I deride anyone who seeks meaning in life, who strives for an enlightened future? The city today is a melting pot, one great messy confluence of thoughts. But I'm of the belief that one day they will all meld together to create sweet, perfect harmony.
Sweet, perfect
Much like
sex.
the stone that we discovered. Incidentally, and I'm sorry to change the subject, I think I've taken quite a liking to you all.
I like
and
you.
on that note, I have a suggestion. What would you say to entering into an exclusive contract with moi?
Huh? Contract for what?
It would grant you the right to receive my premium services as a lapidarist extraordinaire, expressly and expeditiously. Clearer now? And that applies to you, especially.
Me?
You have the makings of a model, Mio. Such qualities are rare to come by. You are a diamond in the rough, my dear. I can see it now. You'll be a future trendsetter.
Gonna walk the runway, Mio.
Thanks, I guess.
Oh, but I wouldn't dream of forcing you. That would go against my principles. All right, my dears. Might I have an answer?
Say yes. I paid money for this. You have to say yes.
Yeah, okay. I wouldn't mind that. What's everyone else think?
I don't see why not. Sounds like a good offer to me.
You're gonna make gear for us, yeah? Can't say no to that.
No objections from me.
Nor me. And you evidently know how to handle yourself.
Yeah.
Sena's like, no, fuck this bitch. Leo's right.
Then it's a done deal. Oh, one more thing. I'll have to ask you to procure the necessary materials for my work. And of course, I'll have to ask you to reimburse me for the labor as well.
All for 3 easy payments of $9.99.
Come on.
You're gonna charge us? Some generosity that is.
On the contrary, I'd be more wary of anyone who offers their services for free. And besides, I pride myself on my skills as a lapidarist extraordinaire.
It's fine, Lance. We're literally
Rest
millionaires.
assured that any articles you request will be delivered to the highest possible standard. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Fucking better be, I swear to God. Okay. Existing an opportunity for collaboration. Masha and the party entered an exclusive contract. Be sure to take advantage of her accessory crafting service sometime. Hopefully you haven't already beaten the rest of the game.
I look forward to a fruitful partnership.
Right? Right? Yep, it's Mio. A combat healer heals nearby allies and critical hits. Can also set fields that heal users' HP on art use. Okay. Cool. So there. How many Nopon coins do I have? I have a fucking shit ton, bro. Fuck it, right? Check this out. Done. Booyah. And now your other quest is ready. Best to change your class. Shut up. Yeah, so what's this shit look like? It's pretty good on the girls. I'm not gonna be able to see what it looks like on the guys until one of them gets it. Looks all right. I think it's gonna look really weird on the dudes. Oh, did I just trigger her next thing? I think I did. Was it literally the same place that we ended it?
Oh, at long flipping last. There you are, Mash.
Yeah, God, it took you forever. Jesus. It's been all of 2 seconds.
Looking for moi?
Moi?
Maz, how have you been? We've been scouring high and low for you.
Yes. Lovely to see you too. You have some business to discuss?
Whoa. Pull the other one, Mash. It's got bells on it.
So cold, Mazzy. Ice cold. Don't pretend you don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, they are bells,
Me
aren't
and my
they?
fair lady ordered matching accessories.
That's on your hair.
Quite a while ago, too. It's getting silly now.
Yeah, and I recall we paid a pretty penny up front too. Don't want to rush you, Maz, but come on.
Where's my fucking goods?
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, of course, I hadn't forgotten. I was literally just pinning down the final touches on the design. I'm on the cusp of beginning production.
Oh, you were you? Well, I'm glad to hear it, Mash. For you. I was sweating buckets there. Thought the whole thing had slipped your mind.
I was gonna have to break your kneecaps.
Perish the thought. That would be tragic.
Right.
My sincerest apologies. It did, in fact, utterly escape me.
Figured.
Figures.
But Maz, you're so chuffing brilliant at what you do. It's just such a crying shame that you're like this, you know?
Why do you gotta be such a fucking failure?
It pains me to know it.
Hey, at least you remembered now. We're still on board, by the way. Long as you give us a discount for the trouble.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to the finished products. Ta-ta.
Also remember, kneecaps.
Well, I put my foot in it again. Perhaps I ought to hire a clerk.
Clock?
What is the deal with those guys?
They're soldiers, those two. Illustrious members of the Lost Numbers. Not to mention my clients. Previously, I received a commission from them for a pair of matching accessories, but clearly my mind was otherwise occupied. Letting my clients wait any longer than this is going to tarnish my reputation. I'll have to expedite my work.
Should we help?
What? Are you quite sure?
We'd be pretty crappy friends if we just left you in the lurch now, innit?
Gosh, well, I'm incredibly grateful for the offer. I shall have to be sure to compensate you appropriately when the order is completed.
You fucking better.
Will we need to leave the city again to gather materials?
Back to the forest region!
Before any of that, we will need to prioritize information gathering.
Information? What kind? And why?
And also
Even the
why?
most basic accessory necessitates a great deal of thought. One must consider its shape, application, presentation. But above all else, it is imperative to pin down the nature of the individual to whom it will ultimately belong.
How do you mean, nature?
We must learn more about Jake and Tessa, find out what makes them tick. Only then will we discern the accessories they desire. That is how I do things, and that is where we must begin.
Sounds like a really roundabout way to do things. Why not just ask them yourself?
Only a third-rate charlatan would consider such a thing. The true creme de la creme must fulfill their clients' orders without uttering even a word.
Don't ask them.
But you don't have much time.
Figure it out yourself.
Which is why I'm very grateful for your assistance.
We need to run. Run!
We may have our work cut out for us.
I suppose we should start by asking people who are close to those two.
That's the way indeed. Then let's begin our inquiries. We must talk to Jake and Tessa's compeers in the Lost Numbers and find all we can about them.
For the sake of keepsakes.
Jake and Tessa, yeah? They seemed a bit wishy-washy, if I'm honest.
Well, let's see. Their actions will surely speak for themselves.
Wait, hero quest? I thought these were called Ascension quests, or am I drunk? Oh, I guess they're all just called hero quests. Even their second one. All right, let's go talk with people. I see someone down below. You want to know more about Jake and Tessa? Yeah, I gotcha. The Castellars among the Lost Numbers. Oh, really? That sounds amazing! Oh, I'm here now. They don't like talking about this too loudly, but you know how Jake's basically houseless, right? Houseless? Oh, shit. He's a dirty hobo.
Houseless? Ah, yes. Certain circles bandy that term about describe one who cannot trace the descent to any of the established lineages. It's unfortunate, but people in that position often find themselves pushed to the fringes of our society.
Jake got bullied relentlessly as a kid. Poor guy could never catch a break. But Tessa, who's the same age as Jake, I just realized I think this is a female's talk, but who gives a shit? We'd always look after him, making sure he was okay. The darker Jake's mood got, the brighter, more cheerful she'd act around him. In fact, it's probably thanks to her that Jake started lighting up. Now he's, well, as you know him. Wow, that wasn't the kind of story I was expecting. You never think of it from the way he acts. Yeah, well, they get on your nerves sometimes. You can't deny it's kind of an inspiring story. They earn our respect. It's not every day you get to see a story of true love unfold, eh? No wonder they end up getting hitched in the end, I suppose. End up getting hitched. By the way, something else I would definitely want to do also in this video is I actually want to go check out the, now that we have like a little bit more information about the founders, I actually want to go back and read these statues. But we'll do that after we finish this quest. I want to go back and read those descriptions though and sort of like maybe try to piece together some of the info that we've already received in preparation. I think that might be kind of fun. So I can tell it's not been that long since I played this game because my muscle memory still remembers all of what buttons to press. Oh, by the way, I was thinking before that, like, is it possible that Matthew in the DLC might grow up to be Trident here? But I saw somebody, or I think it was actually Al that confirmed to me. It was like, he doesn't have the scar on his eyebrow that Matthew does. So more than likely not. Good fucking point. I mean, he has a ponytail, right? And he used fisty weapons. But yeah, that scar on the eyebrow isn't there, so not likely. Tessa's from House Rose. They try not to do anything with the Van Dams and the Doles if they can. Personality-wise, though, Tessa's more of a Van Dam. She was one to bring the fight to Moebius. Naturally, her parents didn't look too kindly on her wanting to be a soldier. They were this close to disowning her one time. That's when Jake stepped in. He convinced Tessa's folks to let her join the Lost Numbers on the condition he'd sign up too to protect her.
If it was gonna be so hard on Tessa, wouldn't it make more sense for Jake to try and talk her out of it as well?
When you put it like that, but then there'd be no one left on Tessa's side at all. Maybe it sounds cliched, but Jake will always have Tessa's back, even if it means the whole world's against them. Talk about passionate, eh? Eh? God, the thing I loved, and this is reminding me, I fucking loved about this game was how it really did go out of its way to make even the fucking random NPCs, like the billion NPCs that are here, actually have like personalities and stuff, you know? Which, I mean, when you think about it, it's probably why they're potentially bringing back the community for DLC, right? Because they did it so well here. So I do think, I don't know if I would say, I think that they did it better in this game. All the side quests and stuff that you did here, like I think they characterized the people here better than they did for the community thing. I found some of the community stuff to be kind of like, all right, yeah, I don't know. I never found that to really be the case too much in this game though. I feel like almost all the quests felt like interesting and engaging to some extent. So I think if they can bring over what they learned from this over to the community idea that they had for Torna, we're in for some good shit. Back in the day, Tessa once found herself caught between Keves and Agnus troops during a mission. It was a big one, Frosses and all. The platoon had a tough call to make, call to retreat. They had to leave Tessa behind. But Jake refused the order.
Let me guess, he went in to rescue her all by himself.
That's right. Fire from both nations fell around them like rain, while he ran in with all the breath in his lungs. Everyone thought they were good as dead, but no, Jake picked up the wounded Tessa and did the impossible, getting her home. He ended up taking more hits than her, wound up bloody from head to toe. Not a pretty sight. But he didn't mind. He was just content that he didn't have to lose Tessa, which had half the guy's courage. Okay.
That should be information enough for now. Shall we reconvene?
Let's go shoot the shit now.
Oh, I have to be in the specific spot. Okay. Not that spot. That place is dirty. I love this between Riku and Banana. like they're practicing their scary faces at each other or something. Like,
well, this wasn't what I was expecting.
I know. I figured they'd be a couple of quirky jokers.
But a bunch of bonnets.
Sounds like they've had it rough.
Indeed. They appear so ostentatious and fickle, one could be quick to dismiss them as mindless followers. But the truth is that they are loyal soldiers both, and they care deeply for each other.
They are not just NPCs with the same faces as other NPCs.
To substitute an eye-catching design for something altogether more somber. The accessory they seek is most likely...
Most likely... what?
A gun!
That shall have to wait. In any case, I have a clear idea of what would suit them now. You've been a tremendous help.
Good to hear. So I'm guessing the next step is we go looking for the materials, yeah?
Aha, you guessed correctly.
Are you going to tell us what we need?
No!
Yes. I'll need two things. One of them, far easier to come by. I'll start with that. One may find rose quartz growing on Corn Island on the Erythia Sea. What I would need is a quartz crystal with a particularly high purity, known as red shawl.
Corn Island. Got it. Let's go take a look.
Corn. They already have it. Who knows? Actually, this is probably something you only get through this quest anyway, so probably not.
There's crystals everywhere. How are we gonna find the right stuff?
That's a question best left for our resident expert, Masha.
Well, I'll tell you, Lanz, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look at the marker and we're gonna go towards it. It's really not that hard, Lanz. Yoink.
The next leg of our journey will take us to the Orion tunnels.
Hold on. Don't tell me you're taking us down there to do actual mining for you.
Yes.
Close, but no mica. It's not minerals you'll be mining this time, but monsters.
Huh? Not literally, right?
Deep in the Orion tunnels, there's said to exist a rare species of ropal. The unique mineral which takes root on its back, argentium, will be our next target.
We're going monster hunter, boys.
I must confess, I have only ever set eyes on it but a single time.
Don't forget to carve.
How are you so sure that you'll be able to find it then?
Well, we had no trouble getting the first material. Let's stay optimistic.
Better hope our luck's not run out yet. Off to the mines with us then.
Well, this is interesting. I just like leaped down to the spot here. Where the fuck am I? I'm like outside the map. Yeah.
That smarts. Is that the Roppler we wanted?
Oh. He's got a red thing on top of him.
Let's procure our ore.
Let's beat his ass.
Keep your head.
No, please leave me alone. I just want to live. I just want to live. What did I do to you? Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah, why? God help me, why? Ah! This does feel a little bit like bullying, I'm not gonna lie. After a certain point, you know? Give me your sweet gem rolls, monster. Yeah. It's really just like monster all over again, right? I just don't give a fuck. All right, you exist to fucking provide me with random shiny bullshit. Fucking dead. What a bunch of bunnets.
So glad we got the Agencium without too much fuss.
Yep, no fuss at all.
We were fortunate indeed. Well then, the city beckons.
Oh, here we go. No, I actually can't see. It's right. If I switch their base clothing and then just choose it, I can still see it. Yep, it looks fucking weird. And that's kind of the case with most of the outfits in this game, unfortunately. Like, I don't blame them. I mean, it's kind of hard with, you know, when you're like gender swapping some of the outfits on characters. So that's just gonna look a little odd.
Once again, your incomparable efforts have paved the way forward. Thank you, my dears. I feel now that I can finally produce the accessory I have in my mind's eye.
Isn't this an excessive amount of time and effort for a couple of accessories?
That, good sir, is the difference between the ready-made and the tailor-made. That, and it's my sales point. All right, you may have to give me a while.
It's gonna take 18 hours.
It is complete.
Behold! Contract bracelets! When they fucking put that shit together, they turn into the Wonder Twins. Wonder Twin powers activate!
Good work, Masha.
Form of a bucket of water.
Time to deliver the goods to those two.
Yes, just a moment. I've given them a call and arranged for them to take delivery at the Founders Square.
I really hope they'll like them.
They better. After all the trouble they put us through.
I know, after that monster's life, whose life I
They
stole.
will be satisfied, I assure you, or my name is not Masha.
Masha, 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 Masha.
So it's bracelets this time, huh?
That's correct. Rings, bracelets, and the like happen to be my forte.
All right, here we go.
Jake, Tessa. So sorry to have kept you waiting. These would be the items you requested. Do check if they're to your liking.
Oh, finally! Really kept us waiting, eh?
I know, I am buzzing.
Oh, fuck me!
The silver luster comes from an alloy of argentium. To my understanding,
Does that even fit on his
one
wrist?
of the strongest precious metals there is. Your unbreakable ties inspired the design at the heart of the bracelet, inlaid with a red gem of the highest purity. Those bracelets will not corrode or tarnish, and will preserve your bond for a great many years down the line.
Odd breath.
This will do just grand. I couldn't have asked for something better. Kinda scary how perfect it is.
Amazing. We barely told you anything.
I really must confess, this is arguably one of my finest works to date.
I promise I don't say that every single time.
What better keepsake could there be to assuage the both of you alike.
Well, so you knew.
So you already know that much about us?
Hardly. It was quite simple. This was not the first time I've been enlisted for such a request. I'm not psychic.
Wait, what's this about? A keepsake?
You know what happens to us folk when we pop our clogs?
Yeah.
We're lost numbers, fighting at the front. Our numbers could be up tomorrow. And nothing will be left of us. We'll just whoosh into light. It's crap. We're not having any of it. Our names will go up on some cenotaph, but all we'll be is just another statistic.
Yeah, so you see, we figured there had to be a better way for us to be remembered by. Something that'd last long into the future. Something that we'd be proud of, to keep us in good memory.
And that's where the keepsakes come in.
There is naught in this life more beautiful and precious than a happy, cherished memory. And yet, it is human nature that the more precious we perceive a thing, the more we fear it might be whisked away. Like these two here. They aren't the first city folk who wish to set their memories in stone. And certainly won't be the last. To leave something permanent, telling the world that they once lived, their lives' history writ, and spirits enshrined. A love that cannot be seen, immortalized in physical form. Therein lies the quintessence of my work as lapidarist extraordinaire.
Now that there's the head of House Cassini. Gal's a cut above. We were right to stick by you. Thanks, Emil. You're a gem.
Trust us, we'll take extra good care of them. Until our final breath. No. For a long time yet.
If the both of you are satisfied, then I am too.
Aww.
Those bracelets, may they serve you well, and impart to you a future both bright and prosperous.
Cute.
All right. That about wraps up the order.
All right, we got 10 more.
I'm truly grateful for all the support you've given me, you know. Rare is the job where one can feel such fulfillment.
Before we wrap up, I'd like to ask you something.
Yes, I'm all ears, my dear.
Those two appeared to mention something quite significant back there. The head of House Cassini.
My, oh my, oh my. It seems I've been found out, have I?
What is this House Cassini?
One of the city's 6 houses. You know, like the House Vandam that Monica leads. If you're the head, then that makes you Monica's equal. You must be in quite the position of power.
Oh!
Oh, hardly. I would never compare myself to the likes of Moni, dearest. I only succeeded the role as a formality when the former head unexpectedly made it known that they were going to step down.
And that doesn't interfere with your lapidarist extraordinaire business?
Oh, interesting.
Doesn't seem very leaderly. What's everyone got to say about that?
Free is the citizen who embraces their freedom. We of House Cassini are free spirits, more so than the other houses. Such has been our code for generations. So long as one forges one's own path in life, unbound by societal principles, my house's role is to respect and support them in it. So, you see, I serve the people of the city in my own way, as I personally see fit.
Wow, there really are all kinds in the city, huh?
Well now, that was a job well done. And thanks to the experience, I believe I have some new ideas for accoutrements. let me use this sudden flash of inspiration to put our contract to good use. You did do the Ferris's share of the work, after all.
Thanks, Masha. We'll be counting on you.
And I shall expect nothing but the finest patronage.
Interesting. Oh, can now craft a wider range of accessories. Cool. I was about to say, I'm like, this was good, this was cute, but I'm also like, why was this hidden behind DLC? And I was kind of surprised by that. I really did sort of think that in some way this could be like a hint or like give some indication of something tied to the last DLC. And so far it didn't really seem like it till the very, very end. So she's the head of House Cassini, huh? Well, this seems like a good time then to go check out these freaking founders again, now with our new information. The party's help. Masha had no trouble crafting elegant keepsakes for Jake and Tessa that met their expectations, making another victory for the odds. The odds! Okay, which one's Cassini? I don't even remember. It's Rex's. Or actually, technically, so here's the unique and weird thing about this here, right? Is that both Rex and Shulk are actually the mentors of the actual founders. They are not the founders themselves. I do remember that. So House Cassini. In memory of the founder of House Cassini and the city's liberatrix. Much like with the founder of Reed, this statue too depicts their founder's respected mentor rather than the founder herself. The mentor boasted a robust physique, wielding 2 great swords at once with utmost ease and facing down Moebius despite the loss of one eye. He lived his life an unsophisticated sort, broad-minded but impassioned, and is said to have aided the founders in the fight against Moebius physically and spiritually. He was further reported to have been a free spirit whose qualities influenced the other founders, still young and impressible when the city was restored. Indelible proof of this rebellious spirit can be seen in time and again the ethos of the house in generations to come. This is what's so weird about this one. This is actually the most mysterious one of them all because this statue only talks about Rex. It doesn't actually talk about the original founder. So who the fuck is it? Because here's the thing. So this is Rex's house. Shulk, on the other hand, is also a mentor, right? And I believe it's also of a female. Let me confirm. House Reed. In memory of the founder of House Reed in the city's liberatrix. Rather than the founder herself, yes, so and it is also a woman, the statue depicts the founder's mentor figure, standing as a sign of deep reverence and devotion she felt for her teacher. The founder's master was unconnected to her by bonds of blood, yet he raised her as would befit a child of one's own, it is said. Though of a calm and constant disposition, the sight of him on the battlefield, great red sword in hand, struck fear into many a Moebius. And though the vicious struggle against Moebius cost this ferocious warrior his right arm, the loss did nothing to diminish his desire to hone his martial skills each day, standing as a vivid testament to his indomitable will. So again, it talks more about him than her, but I think in this instance, because we already see from the statues here that there is somebody missing, and that's A. And I think then in this instance, I think it is likely A, the female-looking Alvis, that is the founder of this one. I think that is probably what is happening, because it would make sense since he also wields a Monado and she wields her own like katana Monado. I think it's probably that she is the protege to him. It would also make sense too because again Shulk has an affinity already with Alvis, so whatever the hell's going on with her, he would likely want to train her. So then who the fuck is Cassini's founder? From the group we don't know, because we saw the 6 people, right? The 6 people in the group, but that's not actually everybody. There should be one more person that is like unaccounted for here, because this one is Glimmer. And this is likely Pyra and Rex's child. A soldier of Agnus, his founder's fight to the death against the founder of Ortiz, a soldier of Keves, was interrupted by a chance meeting with other founders. Well, there you go, and there's founder Ortiz. So, and again, just like the start of the game for us, we saw that in the trailer where Matthew comes in and stops the fight between NicoB and Glimmer. Free from the bondage of her flame clock, she joined the fight against Moebius. Although a soldier, the founder is reported to have been exceedingly gentle and kind at heart. Additionally, her skill in the healing arts greatly contributed to the development of the medical science in the city in later ages. And irrespective of starting life as an Agnian soldier, she is said to have surpassed 80 years of age, though the way she achieved that remains shrouded in mystery. Yes, because she is... I mean, we saw that she also has the green core crystal of Pyra too, right? Which is interesting. Anyway, let's go with this, who I believe is going to be the son of Shulk and Fiora, because he looks like Shulk, but I clarify this after I saw the trailer. Yes, Fiora does have green eyes, so he has Fiora's eyes. In memory of the founder of House Ortiz and the city's liberator, a Kevesi soldier, this founder was released from the flame clock system by the other founders, and hence spent every last ounce of his energy for the cause to liberate the city as one of the first Ouroboros. With surpassing skill in mechanical engineering, the founder fought not with a blade, but with a weapon of his own fabrication, his crazy backpack arms. He's also responsible for laying the foundations of all the mechanical systems supporting the city to this day. Following the fight against Moebius, he poured the remainder of his days into rebuilding the city before he finally perishing at the age of 80 years. Though how he attained that feat despite his origins as a Kevesi soldier remains unexplained. Wait a minute. Wait, so that is a good question. I thought, oh, well, you know, it mentions that too for her, right? That she also lives a long ass time. Yeah. Oh. Maybe this is more, because here's the thing. She's a blade, right? Seemingly, like, to be fair, all of us are, like, I mean, a lot of the group here, right, is technically blades. So is Mio, Eunie, and Taion. They have literally core crystals, but they'll still die at the age of 20, right? I was thinking, well, maybe she's special because she has the green core crystal of Pyra. Maybe that's what it was. But he doesn't. He doesn't at all. He's just a dude. He's literally a Homs from Xenoblade 1. He has no core crystal. So how the fuck did he live to be 80 years old? It wasn't just because of Ouroboros shit. Because technically, we're still gonna fucking die, right? The only reason that Mio got out of it was because she switched bodies with a Moebius. So that actually is a big lingering question. And maybe that's gonna be the same reason for her too. How did they both actually live to be 80 years old? That is interesting. That's gonna be a mystery we might have to solve for the DLC here. All right, so this is Matthew, i.e. not Faye again. And that's the Van Dam house, yeah. Memory of the founder of House Van Dam, the city's restorer and liberator. The original incarnation of the city was once laid to ruin by Moebius N's hands, which we saw literally at the start of the last trailer when he killed his grandfather. The founder realized fully the power of Ouroboros, heretofore limited, and fought against M, ousting him, which I'm thinking that we see that in the trailer, Matthew and A fighting against N, and I believe it's actually on Prison Island. That's literally in the key art too. You can see Prison Island is there, and I have a distinct feeling he's gonna be like the final boss, right? Fighting against N, kind of like how you fight Milos as the final boss in Torna. I think it's the same thing. But the interesting thing is that he actually has the power of Ouroboros in his gloves, apparently, but it's a bit more limited, which is why when he punches the ground around Nickel and Glimmer, they like their bodies like leave themselves for a bit. And we see it like in one of the early teasers, him like pull out this form that like the forms that we have, right? The Ouroboros form, almost like a stand or a persona or something, like separate from himself. So it might be he actually has that, but it's more unique to him. Once victorious, he gathered the old city's people, scattered to the winds, and reestablished the city. With the city restored, he left his government in the hands of the founder of Doyle and departed on a lonely expedition. No records exist of his fate thereafter. Heirs of Van Dam's lineage only returned to this new city several centuries later. Oral tradition has it that the founder was master of the classical art of fistfighting, and the science of House Van Dam carry on the customs to this day. So Doyle is her. And the interesting thing is, right, we've now found out that this is his sister. And I realized, like I said, after the trailer, like I said in my reaction there, I realized afterwards, no, it's very likely that she actually is his biological sister. We don't know who their parents were, but their grandparent, one of them was the boy, likely the boy that we saw that was N's son. So literally they are the great-grandchildren of N. But the weird thing is about her is that she seemingly becomes a Moebius at the end. And she also gets a core crystal inserted into her chest that's seemingly the core crystal of A. I think. I don't think, like, I was thinking, well, maybe there's two of them, but why would there be two of the same of the same core crystal like that. I don't know if that's right. It almost makes me think that like that showed like the very end and she took the core crystal and like from A and inserted it into her chest in some way and became literally Consul A. I don't know. Some weird shit's going on there. Memory of the founder of House Doyle in the city's Liberatics. Directly descended from those who established the first original city. Her whereabouts were lost after N's ravaging of the cities of old, but upon encountering the other founders, she committed herself fully to the fight. So this is the thing, because the setup for the story of the DLC is that Matthew has lost his sister, and I think it's like right at the start when the city gets attacked by N, like she disappears for a while, and I think they eventually find her later. We don't actually see her in our party at all, I think, in any of the trailers, but I have a sneak feeling she might be like the 7th party member to join us, you know? Potentially. Yeah, but upon accounting the other founders, she commits herself fully to the fight, or it could be maybe after the fact. Maybe she becomes a Moebius and then changes for the better. Because seemingly he leaves the city to her. So it's not like did she like turn to Consul A and then betray them? This founder is said to have familiar relations to the founder of Van Damme, with scant extant records suggesting they were likely brother and sister. She fought alongside the founder of Van Damme then, who was the elder of the two, and brought the power of Ouroboros to completion. Oh, really? Said to have been bright and wise, his founder laid the cornerstones for much of the city's governance and legal system. I'm thinking that is going to be what it is. I think it's likely, so we see her at some point become a Moebius. Oh my God, Mio was fidgeting there. She becomes a Moebius at some point, but I think she will not stay that way, right? I think she'll like maybe Matthew will like it'll help convince her to not, you know, focus on that. And then by the end, she returns to look after the city. Because he leaves the city in her hands, right? So clearly she's not like a bad guy anymore. But I think the whole question is like, what is up with shut up, Lance? What is up with the connection between her and A and Consul A and then Alvis and that fucking core crystal? And then again, who is the person that was trained under Rex? There's another theory that I've seen people bring up too. There's another character that shows up in the trailer that looks sort of different from the others and seems like might not just be some regular NPC. I think she points a sword at Glimmer at one point, and her design and her color scheme looks very similar to Sharla. So some people are thinking, well, maybe Sharla is the other person here. And if that were the case, then it almost would make me wonder, well, then maybe Sharla would be for the mentor, would be mentored by Shulk, and then A would be mentored by Rex? I don't know. That would sort of let me then who would be the mentor here? Some other people are saying, well, what about the daughter to Mithra then, right? Because we also saw, I mean, I actually don't even know if we know if it's a girl, a boy or girl, right? Whoever the child to Mithra is, maybe that's the one to be trained under Rex, and I feel like that would make sense, but we haven't seen them yet. There was a point where we saw seemingly Niall here, like bending over a body in the trailer, and the body disappears, and it almost looks like that person might have had blonde hair, but it's a little hard to see. They also seem pretty young though. It's hard to tell exactly when in the story that took place. Could that have been like, you know, the person over here? But the thing is, could it have been Mithra's child, right? But if that is the case that she died there, I don't know. This seems kind of weird to me. I feel like in my head, when I really think it is, I do think it's gonna be Mithra's like kid here that was like trained under him. It might be the case that, I don't know, one of these characters maybe will not end up being an actual like party member that we fight with, or is only temporarily one. I don't know. There's some kind of crazy bullshit going on here, but because seemingly we've got her, him, her, him, and that's 6. Plus A, and then plus another person. So that would lead to 8 people, right? Because technically these two are not actually founders, which you now kind of get why, right? Like the A one was because she does look exactly like Alvis, right? That's probably maybe the reason they didn't want to show her here to sort of give that away. I almost wonder if there will be a story reason for it as well though, you know? Like maybe they had to remain a mystery for whatever reason. And I think that's something that isn't shown in the trailers. And I think there's going to be, again, a reason for it that we're going to have to wait and see in the DLC. But basically, this just got me really excited, all right? This is super interesting, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how this shit plays out for us. But all right, so that's done. which only leaves the roguelite thing, which I'm just look at it. I don't know if I'm necessarily gonna like invest a ton of time into it. I know that there are like unique costumes and stuff, which is cool, like references and stuff. I remember them showing it off. Like I remember like Taion gets like a reference to Jin in his blade form, and Sena gets one for Tamorak's blade, Brigid, which is cool. You know, again, it's like I didn't spend honestly all the time getting like everyone's swimsuits in the original in Xenoblade 2, because again, it took like a bit of grinding, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's like the same thing here. But I'll do like a run. I think it's actually a brilliant idea what they did here, though, that they added like roguelite elements to a Xenoblade. Shit is good, man. I mean, it's just a good genre overall. If you want infinite replayability for your game, make it a roguelite. Hello there, Adam Howden, Archsage.
Congratulations to friends on job well done. It seemed like trials proceeding apace.
Man, he really puts on a voice here. I would never have figured out this was actually Adam Howden.
Thanks to friends' fiery combat performance, Archsage cannot help grinning.
Yeah!
Please behold what friends have wrought. Grin!
Grin!
Yes, as far as grins go.
Yes.
Yours is exemplary.
Thanks, No Pawn
You know
Shulk.
about the beholding part, frankly, but don't let me rain on your parade.
Hey, so talking of these challenges, that wasn't all you had, was it?
Oh, Nopon Archsage have been busy thinking up this and that. Which is to say, still got thing or two hidden up sleeve of Archsage. If friends keen to try.
A thing or three.
Well, I reckon we gotta.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Gotta keep the Archsage smiling.
If friends keep completing trials of Archsage, we'll give out bigger and better prizes. Fun of challenge battle only just begins.
Only!
Please do bravely keep at it.
Here it is. The serious space created by Archsage's hand known as the Archsage's Gauntlet. The rules of the battle here differ slightly to those governing Aionios. The Gauntlet comprised of several stages. The first stage to defeat all the enemies that appear. Powerful enemies will appear at certain key stages and in the final stage. Defeat them and make it through the final stage to reign triumphant. You start each gauntlet running by picking one member of Ouroboros. By recruiting heroes from the shop between stages, you can assemble a party of up to 7 strong. Use your score in the shop to recruit heroes and purchase emblems with special effects. Your score will rise as you defeat enemies and perform battle actions such as combos. The enemies in shop lineup for each stage will be chosen at random. Purchase the heroes and emblems that will best benefit you and try to survive the Archsage's Gauntlet. You won't be able to enter the Gauntlet in hard mode with Lucky 7 talent art set at first. The blue page sells the Lucky 7 license restricts impossible. Oh, okay. So you're just immediately nerfing me right off the bat, you bitch. I did it. I did it. I did nothing. So from Aionios, you can unlock strength emblems for use in the Archsage Gauntlet from the Archsage's page. When you acquire a locked emblem in exchange for a blue Nopon stone, that emblem will be unlocked and available purchase from the Gauntlet shop afterwards, or thereafter. You can strengthen previously unlocked emblems too, up to a maximum of +2. Once upgraded, they'll show up in the Gauntlet shop in their already strengthened state. Try a quick run? Oh, okay, I guess I can't just like buy anything right off the bat. Come on, you bitch. Let me just buy it. I guess I have to use like their in-game currency or some bullshit. You son of a bitch. Yeah, I see. So there's the red side, and which is like the tourney crap, and then the blue side, which is the roguelite stuff. Lanz throwback, Sena throwback, Eunie throwback, Taion throwback, NicoB throwback. That's cool. What the fuck? Number of stages 140? What the fuck? And I see level restrictions. Dude, that's a lot. That's a lot, dude. Oh, and I see, yes, you can pick the difficulty and everything. Do you get more stuff? I mean, I imagine you probably do. Start with normal, thanks. Select a character. Oh, and it actually uses their, whatever class they're on. Hold on a second. Hold on, wait. If that's the case, then I'm gonna switch to, well, I can't use my, actually it doesn't matter. I can't use my big dick shit anyway. Cornucopia!
To see how friends tackled this one. Challenge!
All right, so I'm capped at level 30. The Knopwatch is a feature unique to the Archsage's Gauntlet. This gauge depletes over time, and when it runs out, your entire party will suffer negative penalties. 3 penalties that greatly reduce HP, rate of recharge, and ally revival speed. Oh shit. Refill the Knopwatch gauge by spending score in the shop, but be sure to top it up before it runs out. But beware, it'll cost more with the successive acquisitions. Wait a minute. I do have it. What the fuck are you talking about, game? It's right here. Maybe I misunderstood what it meant. I just have it. I don't know. In the shop, you can use the score you've accrued to recruit heroes. First emblems were oh wait, no, I'm not on hard. I'm not on hard. I'm on normal. That's right. I specifically the hard mode. They made this. They knew this shit was busted. Purchase emblems and refill the Knopwatch gauge. The shop's lineup is determined at random, but the heroes you recruit will be limited to heroes you've allied with. Take on the gauntlet after gathering plenty of heroes. What's more, if you purchase emblems you've already acquired, the emblem's effect will be further amplified. Emblems can be strengthened up to +5. Strengthening emblems via shops purposes is valid only for the current gauntlet run. Their strength will be reset at the start of the next run. Oh, okay, interesting. So Gondor, Monica, or Trident. He's got a topple. I think his Trident actually kind of sucks. But like on his own. I'll go with Monica. She's got a good, she's got launch, and she's a pretty good defender. Yeah. That's cool. Recruit heroes will all use the arts they have access to, but during chain attacks, they'll only be able to use those they have assigned to in the arts palette. The Gauntlet chain is harder to fill than normal in normal battles. Additionally, selecting a hero's chain order during a chain attack will consume the chain gauge. Okay. Not sure if I totally understand, but okay. Oh, they're already dead. You can use shuffle tickets. That's a lot, dude. To change the shop lineup. These can be acquired by defeating fierce enemies or at key stages of rarely encountered lucky monsters. You can carry up to 3 shuffle tickets at once, and the number you start each run with will increase as you ally with more heroes in the main game. Oh, okay. I've already got them all, so you know. Yes, of course. Useful combos and debuffs, nothing. Oh, then she's useless to me. Like, I like they're like trying to act like she's the best fucking character in the game. Always.
I'll try.
So can I actually control them?
I'll do my best to help.
Can I like switch fights? Launch charge. It's not possible to use interlink in the Archsage's Gauntlet, but to make up for this, you have the power to activate launch charge by pressing Y. By activating launch charge, you send all enemies into a launch state. Launch charge gauge rises as you defeat enemies and store up 3 charges. Using launch charge will trigger a bonus time, during which your score will build up faster than usual. Attacks dealt to foes will also contribute to the score. Cool. I took a, how did I do that? I took a picture somehow. I'm trying to see, I'm like, what button is it to switch to different party members? I don't know if I can in this. Emblems are items that will help you assist you further roster of allies. First emblems in the shop, and their effects will be presented at the end of your gauntlet run. When team includes 4 Kevesi, boosts those members' attack. Attack and party launch charge. Effects increase per Kevesi. Makes it auto attacks absorb HP proportional to damage dealt. Also boosts auto attack damage slightly. Partially fulfills the chain attack gauge when a chain attack ends without fully depleting the gauge. Wow. I think this one sounds pretty good. Okay, we're here now. If you complete a stage without any party members being incapacitated, you'll receive a score multiplier. This bonus will max after 5 KO-less stages in a row. Neat. There are 2 number of ways to increase your score. Defeat enemies, inflict topple, burst, or smash enemies. Defeat enemies with chain attacks. Hit enemies with attacks during bonus time. Receive certain boons through Archsage's Whimsy. The following situations will add a multiplier to your score. When excessive stages have been completed without letting any party members get KO'd. During bonus time, while effects of certain emblems are active, earn a high score and make your team the best they can be. For Agnians, boosts score gain in battle. Increases debuff success rate by a set value, but shortens debuff effect. Oh, curse. Oh, that doesn't sound worth it. Grants auto attack in area of effect. Additionally, boosts auto attack damage slightly. I wonder if that'll affect the other one I have. go with that one. I think it might work well with what I already have. I don't think I can switch party members. I was worried because you can't normally control your the hero members, you know? So I thought maybe they would let you do that this time. Am I just getting heroes, not my like base party too? Okay, and I have like this currency too. I could seemingly also choose not to buy something if I wanted to. Boost maximum HP greatly. Additionally boosts healing power slightly. Yes. Okay, these guys are dying fast. This is cool though. This is pretty neat. Yeah. So you can save up for shit. So like, if I don't have any currency, I can't get anything. That'd be how it do. Okay, I guess we'll go even further. Wow, it goes up to 80% now and 40% health boost. That's crazy. There's a lot of cursed ones. Boosts auto attack damage greatly, but slows recharge. Increases debuff success rate, but shortens the debuff duration. Yeah, none of those cursed ones sound worth it. Like, why would you do it? Just save your money. Wait for something that's like guaranteed good. Uh-oh, strong dude. I'm gonna kill him one hit with this move. Get fucked. Boom. Okay, boost healing power, the Kevesi thing. 3 plus non-Kevesi or Agnians boost launch effect. Healing power. Boost attack greatly, yes. Yeah, it's interesting. It looks like our level isn't going up though. So at some point we're gonna be like the same level, but we're buffed out through these stat boosts. So we're fighting dudes that are like way higher level, which like makes it so that we do less damage to them. Xeon or Miyabi? Miyabi, baby.
I love being with you guys.
I love you guys so much. You're such funny billies.
What the hell? Tickle whimsy? Greatly increase whimsy occurrence. What the fuck does that mean? I don't even know what that means. All right, refill. This is pretty fun. It's a very, very clever way of adding a new gameplay gimmick. Damn. I'm like imagining trying to go through the hard mode where if you're through 140, that's insane, dude. That's an absurd number. That would take forever. Holy shit. An army of spooters. They're all level 35. Oh, thank goodness I'm still a fucking god. Hit everybody. I get Eno. All right, sure. She comes to the break. All right, final stage, and it's a bunch of weird stingray. Oh my God, it's also a giant dinosaur. Fuck you, giant dinosaur. Ow. Oh yeah, Masha, try using this. All right, let's try this chain attack thing. How's this shit function? One additional character is reactivated with 50% chance for one more. 70% chance to bypass defense. Oh, same thing, okay. I guess me first, I'm the only attacker. Oh, when Mio gains TP equal to 100% of the era's TP. Okay, so the heroic chain is still seemingly the same as what is in the regular fights, I think. Yeah. Oh, hey, she gets the charged chain attack empowers her. She gets that one. That's weird. Is it like random? Who gets their move? Was that who told me earlier? I don't know. Oh, and I could pick Noah again. Oh wait, that's good. That's right. That's because Monica's move brought him back. Because I finished with her. Yeah, that's right. Increased damage ratio. Yeah, it seems like one person gets their move and the other two are the other thing. God, no, his bullshit's so ridiculous. He's already fucking dead. Arrgh. Dead.
Just the spectacle Archsage wanted to see.
That's just what I wanted to see. Yes, right. Sena throwback. And Lanz throwback. Thank you. Okay, just, I get it. Just let me go. And a bunch of stuff. Neat. So what's this goofy shit look like? It's fucking rhyme time, guys. Fucking rhyme time. And this is the, yeah, this is the Morag one. It says A. Is there like a B one then that you can also earn?
That was great.
That was golly great. Did you actually get different rewards if you did it on harder difficulty? No, you don't. So like, what the fuck's even the point? I mean, I guess you get probably more currency. Oh, I see. No events or whimsy on beginner. Chance of events or whimsy, more shop-oriented whimsy. I see. So what kind of shit do you have here? Spend to acquire points towards unlocking class. No. Okay, so you can do, that's what that guy's for, and you can do the same thing with that dude over there. And then, what about this? I think there's a thing in here for you to buy, like a license to use the Lucky 7? Somewhere? Or is it not in here? Wait, so it's just more fucking, oh, here they are. Yeah, throwback B. Oh, okay, and then you get the different colored versions of it. So there's Shulk's outfit. That is, I think it's just like another version of her like default or something. I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to tell because these are not the right colors. Eunie's is, I don't know. Taion's is Jin's thing. And then Rhine Time. And then Morag. What is this one? It's hard to tell when it's not their actual colors. Here's the Idig matter you can get too. You also get a bunch of, oh, there it is. 60,000. Jesus. Well, that's cool. That's pretty neat. I'm not really gonna bother with this though. I mean, it is cool, but, and I think it could be pretty fun, but I do think 140 stages seems kind of insane to me. Like, holy shit. And then if you lost, it'd be like, Jesus. Oh my God, all that. It would probably take you like 2 hours. But cool, very cool. I think with that, we are now caught up on all of the DLC that is currently available for Xenoblade 3. So now we can go into the upcoming huge one without any worries that I'm missing out on some stuff. So, and we did get some, I mean, a little bit with the House Cassini thing. And we also got to look at the statues again and dig up some more lore there. So this was a fruitful return, I'd say. But guys, I hope you all enjoyed this mini return to the base game of Xenoblade 3 and are as excited about the upcoming DLC as I am. If you are, please do leave a like and a favorite. It really does help me out. And subscribe if you're not already. Become a picky penguin aboard the SLP, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. I'll see you guys on probably Tuesday. I think that's when the DLC is supposed to come out for Xenoblade 3 and the Future Redeemed. And as always, guys, till next time, stay classy.